Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever this video finds you, I hope you're having a rad time. I'm the Figure Dude, and on today's unboxing, we have an order from Wrestling Collector Shop. Without further ado, let's talk about some figures. Dude. Welcome back. Like I said, today I am looking at a package that I got from Wrestling Collector Shop by way of eBay. So they have an eBay store as well as their normal online store. And the eBay store, I've been following for a long time. I think the original count is called like Troy's R Us. And there's always a lot of like loose figures that they have. They have like new in stock figures, and I've had really good luck ordering from them on eBay all the time. I've ordered from the online store a few times, and I've never had any issues. I've had some people with some not as great stories about their ordering experience, more the like store exclusive pre-orders or like overseas. But as far as I have ordered, I've only had good communication, good what's the word I'm trying to think of? Experiences, that's the word. I've only had good experiences with Wrestling Collector Shop, and the other day on eBay, I was just kind of scrolling through, looking at some Mattel Elite stuff, and they had a bunch of things, a bunch of loose figures listed super cheap, and I think for the most part, it's all things that all figures that were part of pay-per-view sets, so like the Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, stuff like that had a Build-A-Figure, and they'll buy like extras and then they'll sell the Build-A-Figure separately. But I had a bunch of figures that I've wanted, and eventually I'll pick up the Build-A-Figures. They weren't like huge holes in my collection, so I picked up a bunch of stuff for really cheap. With shipping and everything, this order came to like $51, something like that. So I'm really excited to get it all out, show you guys what I got, and add it to the shelves. All right, so these were all listed as loose, but the way they have them, if you buy them loose, is just in the clear bubble packaging. So first thing here is Beth Phoenix, and this one, I'm pretty sure I paid like $6 for. I wanted the updated Beth Phoenix. I'm gonna make an edge to go along with her. And this one, so obviously I think this one was the Royal Rumble Beth. It came with one of the pieces for Virgil. Comes with the mic holding hands. Wowza, that was pretty loud. I will do that off camera next time so you don't have to hear that. But there is Beth. I think this looks awesome. I like the I still have the Ruthless, I guess not quite like PG era Beth Phoenix. I think this one looks really nice, so I was excited to pick it up. Let's get the here, hold on, having some trouble. Get the coat off here. Maybe not. I don't know if it's because the hair is so long or the coat is tight. I'm struggling. I might break a sweat taking this off right now. There we go. And there she is. Pinless legs, pinless arms. Head sculpt looks nice. One down, got like that Phoenix design on the front. And I'm definitely going to make the edge to match this, because obviously we're not going to get him from Mattel with, adjust the camera here. There we go. Obviously we're not getting edge from Mattel now that he's in AEW. Next up, let me take this off out of the plastic. All right, I made some adjustments here. So I put Beth on a stand so that we could take a look at our next figures. I'm gonna just put them all on stands so that they're not flopping over in the video. So next one we have is the SummerSlam Desert Storm, maybe? Desert something. Hulk Hogan. And this one, again, these are all loose. They didn't come with any, well, some of them came with accessories. Like, we've got all the Hogan hands here. He's got the mask and everything, but just no Build-A-Figure pieces. I don't think he came with a belt. There's that mask piece he comes with. But I wanted to pick up this Hogan, and then I saw him in stores a couple times, but it was when they had that huge shipper, and I was picking up other things. So he took a back seat. Then next thing I knew, it was hard to get him, and I kind of forgot about him. So I picked him up here on the cheap. I do not have Hogan Burnout. I want all the Hogans. I'm almost a little sad that after this year, we're not going to get a bunch of Hogans. I assume that the reason we're getting them at the insane clip we are currently is because it's the 40th anniversary or whatever of Hulkamania. So we might get a hair less than what we've been getting, but I'd imagine they're not going to just stop making Hulk Hogan figures. Next up is the Top Picks, well, Elite, Top Picks, whatever, same difference, of Sheamus. Let me get him on his stand here. So I did obviously get him. If you saw my unboxing recently, I got this Sheamus, but I did not get the accessories with him. I made a trade, got him loose, so I got the new sculpt, got the double jointed arms and everything, but then I didn't have the coat and the hat and everything, and that's what I want for that Brawling Brutes look. So I think this was the first one I actually saw, and then once I saw what else we had, I started going through the store, picking up a few more things, the eBay store. So he's got his fist hands there, also has Mike holding hands, and then obviously we've got the hat, mask, everything. This is such a cool look. We don't get a lot of differentiation with the Sheamus figures, so I really thought that was a cool figure. Ooh. Next up is his teammate, and I lied. Sheamus was not the first one I saw. The first one I saw was this Ridge Holland for super cheap, relatively speaking. Those ankles are a little loose here. But this is one. The Pete Dunne we're getting is a Brawling Brutes version. I wish he was coming with, I think most of the time with Butch, I said Pete Dunne, I think. With Butch, his attire is just like his normal attire, and then when he would come out as the person that's not wrestling, he'd have on his suspenders and pants. I'd love to get him in that look, but I don't know why they didn't necessarily give us that unless he got him in a battle pack. That'd be really cool, I think. Nonetheless, I don't think that's happening at this point now. Ridge Holland is taking a leave from wrestling. He's still doing commentary. I saw him doing some out of the ring stuff. I don't know if that's storyline. I know that he's had his run-ins with people getting hurt a little bit, which I don't know if that is all storyline or if that all real or storyline. I don't know. I don't keep that close of tabs on Ridge Holland, but I don't think we're ever going to get another Elite of him. I thought that this one was done really nice. It's got Bobby Roode legs with the larger torso, double jointed arms and everything. I think that the sculpt on him, it's pretty solid. Obviously, he also comes with the hat, the soft goods coat, and then the Billy Club. Just a really, really cool Elite. And I love first time in the line stuff. I love being able to flesh out the entire roster. So I think that's a cool one to grab. And then he also came with a mask, which I don't know if he wore the mask or if that's supposed to be just an extra to go with Sheamus. Then he came with fist hands. I accidentally dropped one. I can't reach it. He came with a fist hand for both. Man, I'm going to have to put some Mod Podge or something in his ankle. Can't even stand up on the stand. And then last one is my favorite. Even though, like I said, I really like the Ridge Holland figure, this one is one that is incredibly nostalgic, even though I don't think it is done all that great. But we have the Survivor Series Elimination Chamber World Heavyweight Champion, Shawn Michaels, in the ugliest attire he's ever worn and possibly anyone else has ever worn. And this, I have my gripes with this figure. I can't imagine them ever remaking it or retooling it or anything. it's fine. I think the brown is a little bit off, which I don't think the brown originally was very pretty, but I do think that this is a little lighter. And then obviously the boots are super lazy. They just took the kick pad mold and put cowboy boots on them, and the cowboy boots themselves look good, but then the kick pad part up here just looks ridiculous, and it annoys me that that's what they did, especially since it's not pinless. I don't know why we couldn't have just given him different legs, like some Hurricane legs maybe. I think if you put Hurricane's lower leg on there, that would have been like, the upper legs I think are big. These aren't even the normal Shawn Michaels upper legs. Like I think they're more like the DDP ones that are a little bit bigger. And I don't know why we couldn't have just given him like Hurricane or like Heath Slater. Like those legs would have been fine, I think, with the cowboy boots. The head sculpt, I've never loved this expression for him. They did a good job with the hair though. But I picked him up on the cheap, obviously. No Build-A-Figure part, but that's not really factored in when you pick these up. Like, they're still normal elite price. So I picked all these up on the cheap, and I'm really happy with it. I essentially paid 10 a piece for them, so I consider that a good pickup. So that is everything for today's unboxing. If you like what we're doing here on the channel, please continue to like, share, subscribe, check out some other videos, and remember, you can't buy happiness, but you can buy more action figures. Figure Dude out.